Honda just showcased something wild at the Japan Mobility Show 2025, and it's called the EV Outlier concept. This thing isn't just another electric bike idea, it's Honda basically showing us how they imagine the future of electric mobility. The design is low, futuristic, and totally different from anything on the road right now, and the tech inside it is even more interesting. The biggest highlight is the dual in-wheel motor setup. Instead of a regular motor placed somewhere inside the frame, Honda has placed one motor inside the front wheel and another inside the rear wheel. That changes everything. It frees up the whole layout of the bike, allows super direct power delivery, and gives the system crazy torque control. With electric motors sitting right in the wheels, the response is instant and smooth, and Honda can fine-tune how each wheel behaves in real time. The shape of the bike leans into this new freedom. It has a super low riding position, made possible because there's no big engine taking up space. The battery sits in the center, giving the whole bike a low center of gravity. Honda even designed a bucket-style backrest so the rider can brace themselves when the torque kicks in. It also lets the rider pivot and move using their hips, giving a new kind of connection with the bike. The overall aesthetic feels straight out of a sci-fi movie. The body is partly transparent, showing off the internal components instead of hiding them. Honda calls this approach precision of intrinsic design, where the mechanics are a part of the beauty instead of something covered up. It's bold, futuristic, and looks unlike any electric motorcycle concept we've seen from Honda before. The tech continues with the rider interface. Instead of normal mirrors, Honda is using cameras, giving a cleaner look and better visibility. The instrument cluster is super slim and wide, almost like a futuristic HUD. It shows details like lean angle and how the power is being distributed between the two motors in real time. It's basically giving the rider live feedback about how the bike is behaving, which fits perfectly with the electric riding experience Honda is trying to create. Honda says the EV Outlier was built around two new sensations they wanted riders to feel. The first is what they call gliding, which is that smooth, effortless flow you get from electric power when there's no vibration or gear shifting. The second is ecstasy, which is the emotional punch of instant electric torque, that feeling when the bike responds instantly the moment you twist the throttle. The combination of these two sensations is something Honda believes only electric bikes can deliver, and the Outlier concept is their way of exploring that experience. Even though this concept looks futuristic enough to be from 2035, Honda isn't putting it into production yet. It's purely a vision model right now. But they've made it clear that design ideas, riding philosophy, and technologies from the Outlier will find their way into future Honda electric motorcycles. It's basically a preview of how Honda wants their electric lineup to evolve as they push toward full electrification in the coming years. This concept is Honda stepping forward with something artistic, technical, and emotional all at once. It shows how different electric bikes can be when designers aren't restricted by old layouts or combustion engines. If this is the direction Honda is heading, the next generation of electric motorcycles is going to look and feel completely new. Honda's EV Outlier concept also shows how much freedom designers get when they're not tied to a traditional engine layout. Without a fuel tank, radiator, exhaust pipes, or a giant engine, the whole structure becomes cleaner and more flexible. That's why the Outlier looks so stretched, low, and smooth. Everything is shaped around balance, airflow, and the rider's posture instead of the usual mechanical limitations. It really feels like Honda used this concept to experiment with movement, symmetry, and the idea of riding as an emotional experience instead of just transportation. Another cool detail is how the transparent panels let you actually see how the bike breathes. You can see the way the battery sits in the middle, the way the motors are aligned with each wheel, and the entire skeleton of the frame. It's almost like Honda wanted to make the internal structure part of the art, something to show off rather than hide. Designers said this concept is meant to make riders feel like they're interacting with the machine at a deeper level, almost like the bike is alive. Honda's future-focused mindset really shows in the riding posture too. That bucket-style back support isn't just for comfort. It's there because electric torque hits immediately, and Honda wanted the rider to brace into the bike instead of just sitting on top of it. It makes the bike feel more like an extension of your body, especially when you lean, pivot, or accelerate hard. This is a new approach we haven't really seen on electric motorcycles so far. Even though the EV Outlier won't be hitting the streets anytime soon, it sends a clear message. Honda isn't just making electric bikes, they're reimagining the entire riding experience from the ground up. They're creating machines that look futuristic, ride differently, and emotionally connect with the rider. The Outlier is just a glimpse of what Honda thinks electric motorcycles can become when performance, design, and technology all push forward together. Thanks for watching my video. Please subscribe Motometer.